All the way up. Yep. Too loud? Okay. Is it better now if I'm over here? Too? Okay. Notice all the places where your body is meeting the floor. Notice the sensations of gravity. With the feeling of your weight meeting the floor. Deepen your breath now. Breathing in through the nose, and out through the nose. Letting everything else fall away now. You are here on your mat, and you're breathing in and out. Awareness fully in the body with the breath. As you breathe out, the next time you exhale, bring your low back closer to the mat. Then inhale, release back, and let the natural curve of your lumbar spine return. Small movement. Each time you inhale and release that tuck, let the breath be really long. Think of it expanding all the way from the pelvic floor to the top of your head. Breath completely filling the body. The next time you exhale, press down through the heels and let your pelvis lift just a couple of inches off the mat. And feel your legs engage. Breathe in, continuing to expand with that really long breath, creating lots of space. And exhaling, lifting the pelvis very subtly and softly off the floor. Releasing that breath and changing your position now, taking your time, making your way into table. All fours, wrists below shoulders, knees below hips. about engaging your shoulders and your shoulder blades here by pressing the earth away. Press down into the hands, spread the fingers wide apart. Feel the shoulders engage, shoulder blades, upper back engage, and then release. The torso sinks down, shoulders stay where they are, and then on the exhale, push away again. It's not exactly a cat-cow, it's just the shoulders. Inhaling, letting everything drop down, and on the exhale, pushing away from the earth. Noticing how this feels, the shoulders, the neck, the back. Exhaling, relaxing everything down, and exhaling, pushing the earth away, engaging shoulders and back. So releasing that movement, coming back to neutral, and moving into a little cat and cow here. Just not moving in your full range yet. Exhaling, drawing the navel toward the spine, rounding the back, and dropping chin to chest. Inhale back to center, and exhale, drop the belly down, tailbone up, and gaze up. And inhale back to center, take it to your cat. Inhale to center, exhale to your cow. Release it back to center. Bring your hands a few inches in front of your shoulders now and tuck your toes. Make your way to your down dog. Take your time. Walk your dog, bend one knee, the other knee. Your feet can be wide apart if you like. Just warming up down dog. Your attention back to your breath. Spread the fingers wide, press down through the base joints of your fingers. Bending one knee and the other knee. Exhaling slowly before you take a new breath. And then bend both knees, bring your belly toward your thighs. And walk your hands in a little closer if you need to. Stay here for a moment, stretching those shoulder blades and the shoulders, reaching along with the arms. And on an exhale, let the heels sink down toward the floor. Don't force them, just allow them. Allow gravity to bring them a little closer to the floor. And slowly walk your feet forward to your hands. Hang out here in a forward bend. You can have your knees bent pretty deeply here and even relax your torso on the thighs to start, and hold on to your elbows. Breathe deeply and let your back expand. Let your ribs expand. Let your heart grow big. Take a little side to side, swaying. That feels good, just a little bit, not too far. Not working in the full range of motion that we are able to during warm-ups. Plant your left hand down now on the mat in front of the feet and let your right arm float up high. Rotate the wrist and reverse. And release that hand down. Let the left arm float up. Gaze up at it if that's okay for your neck, and rotate one way with the wrist, and then the other way. Good, and lower that hand down. Take a step back with your left foot and come onto that knee. Double up your mat if your knee is sensitive, if your mat is really thin, and bring your hands to your right thigh. Walk that foot forward a few inches. Give yourself lots of space here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let your pelvis be heavy and let it sink towards the floor. Stay here for a breath, 2. Inhale, rise it up a little. Pushing with the front heel away. Lengthen, exhale, sink down. Time like that. Inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, sink down. Good, bring the hands to the floor. Tuck your back toe. Step the right foot back. Just down dog here. And on your next exhale, left foot steps forward. Come down under the right knee. Walk the left foot forward a bit if you need to. Give yourself lots of space. And on the exhale, sink down into your lunge. Hold it here for a breath or 2. Inhale now, lengthen up. Exhale, sink down. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale up. And exhale, heavy. Good. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your right toes under and step the right foot forward. On the inhale, bring your hands to your shins and bring your crown away from the tailbone. Flat back position. Inhale, touch floor, soften your knees, and inhale, sweep the arms out to the side as you slowly rise up. Reach toward the sky. Let's take this into our diagonal reach, side to side. Let that shift into a helicopter twist. Your arms will be really loose. And pull that down. Bring your feet a little closer. Mountain press. And we'll do our monkey hara side bending. And you're going to exhale on the side bend with a breath. Ready? And release and shake. Shake the hands, the arms, shoulders, and the legs. So we'll come into Tadasana prep again, mountain prep. Feet about hip width, arms alongside your body. Bring your chin parallel to the floor. Now bring a gentle squeeze up from the feet, through the legs, thighs, glutes, abs. Take a breath in. On the exhale, let the arms float up. Pushing fingertips up overhead. Mountain pose. We're going to ground to the earth, connect to the sky. Breathing in earth energy from the core of the earth up through your feet into your heart. And then exhale it from your heart out through the fingertips. And bring it back down, sky, fingers to the heart. And exhale it back down through your feet to the center of the earth. See that line of energy, connect with it. Grounding to earth and connecting to sky with the breath. In your gaze, feel your strength and stability. I'm the witness here. And gently bring your hands together. Bring your hands to Temple Mudra. Take a breath in. Exhaling, let your hips slide right as you bend left. Feel the whole center of your body engaged here, the pelvic floor, the sides of your abdomen, the sides of your ribs. Everything gently holding and squeezing to support you here. Exhale, rise up. Take the left leg, step that foot behind the right. Take your time. You don't have to come as far into it as I am. Wherever your foot is along the way, take a breath in. And again, exhaling, hips slide right as you bend left. Notice the sensation. Legs, hips, back. Lengthen your neck. On the exhale, release the foot, come back to upright. Take a little rest of your arms, take out your arms. Inhale, bring the arms back up overhead. Coming back into Temple Mudra. On the exhale, allow the hips to slide left, you bend right. Keep the body in one plane. The top shoulder is stacked over the bottom shoulder, so you're not leaning forward with the top shoulder. Feel the lift in the lower body. The legs engaged, pelvic floor engaged, the lower abs engaged. Energy shooting out through the hip, down through the foot, on up through the fingertips. Exhale and come up. Find your way into that modification, that variation on the other side. Take a breath in. Exhale. Back into your half moon. One more time. Exhaling, push up. Release the arms and the leg. Take that. Roll the shoulders. Any tension. And back into mountain prep, preparing for Utkatasana, strong pose, chair pose. Inhale, arms straight up, front shoulder height. Exhale, bend, ankles, knees, hips, sitting back into a chair that's a little too far away. Weight is in the heels. Lift your toes and set them back down again. Low back and pelvis neutral. Deepen your breath. Relax your gaze. Relax your shoulders down a little bit away from your ears, even as you reach your fingertips forward. Arms are still engaged, but shoulders are relaxed. And your body, feel the sensations most predominant here. Feel everything you feel without judgment. Come out if you need to, and then join us again. We're going to take it to the balance. Exhale, bring the arms a little higher if that causes you no pain or strain in your shoulders. And exhale, lean into the balls of your toes, lifting the heels up. Set your gaze to help you balance. Exhale, lower the arms, shoulder height, and then lower the heels. Take a breath here, sink a little deeper. And exhale, stand and lower the arms. Good work. So we're going to do eagle pose, Garudasana. I'm going to break it down. We're going to bring the legs wide to start. We're going to start with just doing the arms, eagle arms, and goddess legs. Exhale, arms reach out to the side. Big breath in, exhale, bend the knees. Keep your spine nice and tall. Your spine is straight. You're not hinging over, nice and tall. We're going to cross left over right to start. Breathe in. Exhale, cross left over right. Find your arms. Come to your version of eagle arms. They can be this, they can be this, or you can be twisted in with the arms joining. On your next exhale, lift the elbows just an inch or two to shoulder height. Breathe in. On your exhale, hinge forward from the hip. Keep your arms steady. Gaze down. Don't come too far, especially if this causes you any discomfort in your low back. Come back out a little. Find your range. You should feel muscles working, but no pain in any joint. The back, the hips, or the knees. One more breath. Exhale. Come up. Release arms. And straighten the legs. Take a rest. Shake it out. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, bend the knees. Knees pointing in the same direction as the second toe. On an exhale, right crosses over left. Find your eagle arms. Close your eyes, take your first breath here. On an exhale, lift the elbows a little bit higher. Deepen your breath. Breaths are smooth and easy. On your next exhale, hinge forward. Lifting the pelvic floor. Feeling the support in those muscles of the pelvis and of the thighs. The glutes.
And exhale, straighten up, release the arms, and then straighten the legs. Shake the arms out and release. Move or stretch in any way you need to. And we'll prepare to move into the eagle leg. Right, so that's this one. Again, you're going to find your version of that. You can do a half cross like this. You can have your the bottom of your foot on the front of your shin. It's a nice modification. You can also grab hold of the railing in the back of the room or the wall. Start on the left leg. Bring your weight balance onto the left foot. Find your legs. And bring the palms of the hands together. On your next exhale, see if you can think a little bit more deeply. Just an inch or two. Very small movement, very small range. Exhale, rise up and release. Do that on the other side. Your weight, you balance the other leg. Good easy breath. Calm and steady gaze. And on the exhale, straighten up and release. All right, now we'll put it together. So bring your weight onto your, I say left leg first, whatever your first leg was. And find your legs, and then let the arms float out. So whatever leg is on top, the opposite arm is going to go on top. That makes sense? Look at it. The brain exercise too. The opposite arm is on top of which the leg. So the leg, my right leg is on top, my left arm is on top. Garudasana. And exhale, see if you can lift your elbows just a little bit. And then maybe take a forward hinge. Any variation along the way. On your exhale, release the arms, then release the legs. Good job. The other side. Find your legs. Arms float up. Sit arm with the leg that's on top, goes on top. On an exhale, see if you can lift the elbows a little bit higher, shoulder height. Stay here or hinge forward a bit to your hunting eagle. And on an exhale, release your wings, release your legs, lower the arms down. Good job. Bring the legs wide apart. Trikonasana, triangle pose. So bring the right toes to point to the front, short edge of your mat. Left toes in at an angle. Inhale, arms up. Uh-oh. Yep, arms up. Okay. All right. So let your hips pivot back. right leg. Left hip, right leg is in front. A little wider. Yeah, good. Both legs are straight. Front heel aligns if you drew a line to the back foot arch. Reach as far forward as you can with the front fingertips. Pivot. Good. Reaching up with the left arm as high as you can. Stretching the hands away. That's more important than how much you bend. So the depth of the pose is not as important as the reach, the extension of the energy from your center out through both sets of fingertips. No collapsing in the right side. So keeping both sides of the body are long. A little bit of softness in the front knee. Exhaling on up. Stretch fingertips away. Point all 10 toes forward and release the hands. Release the arms. Take it the other way now. Left toes are at the front. Back toes in at an angle. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. On the exhale, let the hips pivot back, reaching forward with the front arm. And then pivot the arms. Right arm reaches up, left arm comes down. Good. Open up the heart, open up the chest. Deepen the breath, expand the chest, expand the ribs. Stretching right arm away from left. And on the exhale, soften that front knee a little bit more. Come up. And release the arms. Shake that. If you have a block and you want to block for this, that in front of you, so your feet wide apart. Your toes are pointing out at an angle. Your feet are very wide. Hands to the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale. Pivot right at that hip joint. Keep your back flat. And hold forward. Put your hands to the floor. And allow your back to elongate. Crown of the head reaching toward the floor. Make any adjustments you need to with your feet to feel steady. And then find some ease in the pose. Maybe putting your block on the highest level and resting your head on that. And if you have no block or your head doesn't reach, just allow your neck to find some ease here and some length. Walk your hands back through the leg tunnel, point your fingertips behind you. On the exhale, see if you can bring the elbows
forearms closer together. Breathing into the low back. And exhaling slowly before you take another breath. Hands forward. Now start to heel toe your feet a little closer together before you stand upright. Bring your hand to your hip, your other hand to the other hip. Slowly roll yourself up, engaging the core, the pelvic floor, the low belly to support your back. And if your balance is good, you can close your eyes, take a moment. Feel the effects of the standing poses we've done. Notice any sensations in the body, any areas of discomfort or ease. Move into some hip circles. And reverse. Good. And then come on down to table. Wrist below shoulders. Gonna thread the needle. Take the left arm. Thread it underneath the right. Coming down onto the left shoulder. And the left side of the head. Notice sensations here. And then notice what happens, notice any changes if you gently press with the back of your hand into the floor. If you feel steady with that, you can, totally optional, let the right arm float up. And then take the back of the right hand to the low back. Keeping your breath. You can just keep that right hand on the floor. That is totally fine. Bend your chest, your heart, your ribs. Inhalation. Slowly exhale before you take a new breath. Lower the right hand down. Come back into your table. Take a breath here in table and notice the difference in sensation on the left side versus the right side of the body. On an exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Coming down onto right shoulder, right side of the head. Now you can keep the hand right there, or you can take the left hand up high to the sky. And then if you like, bring the back of the hand to the low back. Release your shoulds. Should do, should be, release that, those trains of thought and imprint sense of freedom. Bring the left hand back down if you haven't already, and slowly come back up to your table. If you have blocks, you want to put them at the front of your mat.
Coming onto all fours, bring your hands a little bit forward of your shoulders. Tuck your toes, find your down dog. Left leg rises. And right foot steps forward. You can help it with your hand if you need to. Just bring it forward and adjust your blocks so that they are on either side of your front foot. To start, you can change that if you want to. Relax your back foot down, uncurl your toes. Coming into dragon pose here. If this is hard underneath, please take a moment and double your mat. And use my one. So you could double your mat to protect your knees. And use your blocks in any way you like. Start with a straight spine. So if you're hunched over at all, if your spine is curved forward, bring your blocks to a higher level, maybe the highest. Start with an elongated spine. Smooth, easy breath in and out with the nose. The pelvis be heavy here. You feel pretty good here. You take it to a lower level. You don't have blocks, you're up on your fingertips, right? More. Eventually, maybe coming to forearms on the blocks or on your mat. So your blocks can either be on either side of your, up here, either side of your foot, or you can bring them both to the center. Check in with your breath. And then after you've practiced a little bit of breath awareness here, ask yourself where you can let go. Where can you relax? Where can you release? Where are you squeezing? Where are you holding on? Remember, coming forward is totally an option. You can be upright with your arms straight, supporting your hair. Inhale, slow down your thoughts. Exhale, let go. More breath here. Really deep one, and exhale fully as you come up. Relax a little. Come back onto all fours and then find down dog. Right leg rises. And right foot steps forward. Start at the level that feels right. You don't have to try too hard, right? Starting there. And come with the breath. That's awareness. Shoulders, relax your gaze. Relax your jaw. Feel free to stay at the highest level for the whole time. That feels right for you. feel a lot of sensation in the front of your side here, and your hip rotators over here. Stay right where you are. There's no need to go any deeper. Good. You can work with your breath and your awareness and your releasing. Being okay with sensation. That extends off the mat, being okay with difficult sensation, discomfort, difficult emotion, thought. You change positions, it's a really good time to take a full, deep breath. One more breath, guys, and then on the exhale, lengthen up. Come back to your knees and sit back on your heels. Take child's pose. And when you're ready, come up and make your way onto your back. Coming onto your back, that way your knees bent. You'll need a block, one block. So your knees are bent. Relax your back into the floor. Take the block in your right hand and lift your left foot off the floor. Bring the block to the inside of your knee or your thigh. And breathe in. And breathe out. As you breathe out, press the block into your thigh and your thigh back into the block. Exhale fully and feel your core engage. Relax and release on the inhalation. And on the exhalation, do it again. Press leg into block, block into leg, and exhale fully and completely. You can even exhale with a little sort of breath, right? Good. The next time you exhale, let your left arm float up overhead. Inhale, bring the arm back. Relax. Exhale. Left arm rises overhead. Inhale, bring it back, relax. One more time, exhale. Draw that navel in and up. Inhale, relax and release. Lower the foot to the floor.
Take a resting breath in between. And then float the right foot off the floor so the left knee comes up, and you can bring your block to the inside of the right side. And let the right arm relax down on the floor. Take a breath in. On the exhale, press the block into the side of the block. Feel the abs engage deeply. On the inhalation, release and relax. And on the exhalation, once again, press and exhale, pull. Okay, on the next exhalation, the right arm floats up overhead. Inhale, bring the arm back and release and relax. Exhaling, pressing block into leg, leg into block, arm rises. Inhale, release, arm comes back, and the last time, exhale, arm rises overhead. Breath. And release the arm back down, release the block. Take one little bridge pose here, just as a little counter stretch. Arms are at your side, feet are flat on the floor, press down through the feet and lift the hips up. Just stretching out those hip flexors, fronts at the sides. And exhale, lower down. Find your block or make your way into half shoulder stand if that's in your practice, or come to the wall and do legs up the wall. If you're in the block, you're going to put the block under the flat bone. At the base of your spine, and lift the legs up. Point and flex the feet. Rotate the ankles. Move the legs any way that feels good. You can scissor them one way, the other way. And lower the legs down. Take the block away. Hug the knees to the chest. Bring the arms out to the side, shoulder height, and then let the knees drop over to the left side. Right stacked over left. Double knee down, twist. Aim to your right. Inhale, legs back up to center, and then drop them over the right side, gaze to the left. Breathe in and out, and come back to center and prepare for Shavasana, deep relaxation.
We're going to just do a progressive relaxation. We're going to squeeze all the muscles, starting with the toes. Squeeze your toes, squeeze your feet, squeeze your ankles, squeeze your calves, shin. Tighten your knees, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your buttocks, low abs, middle abs, back, chest, shoulders, arms, hands. Squeeze everything below your neck. Squeeze, squeeze. Shut your eyes really tight. Clench your jaw. Scrunch up your face. Squeeze. Squeeze everything. Squeeze. And release. Let go. Stretch your fingers long. Stretch them apart. Stretch your toes apart. Open your mouth wide. Stick out your tongue. Open your eyes. Stretch and release. Let go. Let everything fall right into place. You are enough. You have enough. And you do enough. Your breath now. Wiggle fingers and toes. Bring your awareness to your body. Pick up the body stretch if you like. Reach arms overhead. Out loud. Definitely make your way onto your side. Take a breath there. Take a pillow with your hand. Take a breath. Eventually make your way up to sitting. Bring all your fingertips together on both hands. You can touch them all together, right hand to left hand. Tap the fingernails, the tips of the fingers. And then bring that mudra to either side of your navel. Gathering all the parts of yourself. Bringing them together. . Sitting tall. Breathing in and out. Natural breath. Smooth and easy. Samasta, Sukino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for your practice. A great day, great week. I'll be here Monday, 7 o'clock. Thank you. You're welcome.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy
Easter.
Easter.
Thank you so much
Happy
for the
Easter.
practice.
Thanks, Stacy.
Thank you, Stacy.
You're welcome.